want a tangent and normal line. Tangent and normal line. X squared minus xy plus y squared equals 7. Okay, it's pretty straightforward, right? The question itself. When I take the derivative, which by the way, am I going to be able to get y by itself? No. So let's take this derivative. This will give me 2x. Now here's where everyone messes up. Product rule. See that? And I'm going to leave the minus out there. I would not include it in your product rule. Sometimes they get a little gross. So it says the first, what's the derivative of the second? Y prime. Plus derivative of the first, which is 1. Right? Y. You guys with me? Derivative of the first is x. It'd be 1. Y. Close it up. Now keep going. What's the derivative of y squared? 2y prime equals 0. Now let's distribute our negative. I highly recommend you do that in 2 steps and not include your negative in the product rule. I just see a lot of mistakes there. Okay, now what I want to do.
Get all your y's on one side.
Get all my y primes on one side. So let's just leave them on this side. I have 2y prime minus xy prime. I like to put the positive 1 first. Equals y minus 2x. Take that over, take that over. You with me there? Now what?
Factor out the y prime.
Factor out y prime. 2y minus x. Okay, now I need to get y prime by itself, so what do I have to do? Divide. Okay, so I've got my derivative, but it wants a normal and tangent line. And they're so kind as to give us both x and y. But to remind you, if they'd only given me x, I still could have figured it out. Because think about it. They would have given me only x. I would have had 1 plus y squared equals 7. Right? If I plugged in negative 1. And I could have taken that over, and that's just a quadratic. Negative 6. And solved it. But the reason they gave me the y is because there were 2 answers here. They want a specific one. But so be careful when you still plug in. If you only have x, it might be a little more work. But here we go. Here.
Find both tangents if there's 2.
It depends on what's being asked. Usually, that's why they gave you both here, because they want a very specific one. But yeah, if there were 2 answers, you would find both. Unless they've simply asked for one in the positive quadrant or something like that. Okay, so what was y? Help me out.
2.
2. What was x?
-1.
So I have 2 times 2 minus negative 1, which will give me 2 plus 2 over 5. So I get 4/5.
Yeah.
That's my slope. And I still have the point, was it negative 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do our tangent line. So y minus 2, 4/5, x minus negative 1. Let's distribute. Add 2. You want 2 plus 4/5, common denominator. Gives me 14/5.
Yes.
There's my tangent line. Now nothing's different, normal line. My slope would be
-5/4.
-5/4, still at the same point. So I have y minus 2, -5/4, x minus -1. Distribute. Okay, add 2, so I have -5/4, where a lot of people actually mess up, they forget to include their negative. 4 over 4. So I get -5, so plus 3/4.
Yep.
There we go. It shouldn't be too tough. Just big thing is the product rule.